Well, we've grown our Weep Knitting Bum. We're back with a brand new video, and I came across this yesterday, and shout out to the Dreamers Pro Show. That was where I initially saw this, and they did a great job in talking about it. So definitely go out and check out their video and subscribe to their wonderful channel if you have not already. But I thought I would give my reaction to it as well. And though we are a few days out of All-Star Weekend, as we know, LeBron didn't play. He waited until the proverbial 11th hour to announce that he was not playing, thereby denying one of the other guys, like I said on a previous video, that were deserving but did not get that initial call. And denying a guy like Norman Powell comes to mind of being able to have his first All-Star appearance and selection, I should say, because he certainly played at an All-Star level this year. And so I guess it was on the nightcap. It was an interesting exchange between Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco. And so I thought I would let you hear it, and then I want to come back on the other side with my reaction and my thoughts on the issue. So without further ado, here is Shannon Sharpe, Chad Ochocinco discussing LeBron not playing in this year's All-Star game.
Before that,
Okay. So why?
He's earned the right. He's earned the right to be able to sit out an All-Star game where they're not going to be playing series anyway. It's okay.
Exactly. Sit out. Now let Norman Powell get an All-Star game selection. Just like Giannis. Giannis knew he had a little slight injury. He pulled out. Now Trae Young is a 4-time All-Star selection.
Right.
That's the problem that I got. You're right. He earned the right, but he didn't get it until Saturday. You know you're not going to play. Why you block somebody else from playing? That's just like you, Ocho. You know you're not gonna play in the Pro Bowl.
Right.
Some of your first alternate, but you go over there.
Well, hold on now. Hold on. Now, what if LeBron, even though he wasn't playing, wanted to be there and be part of the team?
Giannis was there. Did you not see Giannis in his uniform?
Okay.
Giannis was there.
Okay, I see what you mean. He should have pulled out completely in general.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
They still gonna let him come. He's still the biggest name in basketball.
Yeah.
Sure, they're gonna love to have him come. Let him get introduced. In year 21, in year 22, a 21-time starter, NBA starting for LeBron James.
Right.
Give him that. Let the fans see that. But bro, come on, man. Norman Powell deserved to be. I thought Norman, he didn't deserve it. He earned the right to be there with the way he's played in the first half of the season. Now, I ain't breaking news to the chat. Y'all know I'm the biggest fan of LeBron's biggest supporter.
Right.
Been that. But I disagree. I wholeheartedly and strenuously disagree with his decision to make this announcement the day of the All-Star game.
Right.
He knew he wasn't going to play. Y'all think LeBron just made this decision today? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks that.
Yeah, but honestly, I can't even be mad at him because this is LeBron. I mean, this is LeBron. If there's one person that, you know what, if I'm not gonna play, I've earned every right to decide Sunday morning or decide Saturday morning.
No, LeBron James is not bigger than the game of basketball.
I didn't say he was bigger than the game of basketball. So you talking about he's
earned the right? No, he has not. No, he hasn't.
What?
No, I vehemently disagree.
Oh no. Oh, and now I vehemently disagree with you on that. If LeBron James, the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, decides, you know what, at the All-Star game this Sunday, I don't want to play. He should be able. No. I'm not saying he doesn't have that right. I'm saying he doesn't have the right to do that Sunday, the day of the game. Make that decision on Thursday. Wait,
the fact of the matter is, you leave Shaq's team. Now Shaq's team only has 7 players. They're down a man.
7 players, 5 players, 4 players. They ain't even playing for real. They might well play one-on-one. You just said it yourself. They just shooting 3. They might well just play horse.
Okay, so he couldn't do that? Okay, do what Giannis did. Giannis says, I'm not gonna play. And guess what? Trae got to come. Norman Powell would have got an opportunity to come.
I have a question, huh?
Yes.
What if it was a lingering issue and it didn't flare up until he got there?
Man, stop it, Ocho.
So you
We're back, and there you have it. There was that exchange between Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharpe. And first of all, it's always strange and hilarious to me when one of the LeBron pom-pom shakers, particularly Shannon Sharpe, who is the biggest and most vociferous supporter, the sycophant this side of Nick Wright's nose, to actually offer some valid, pointed, objective criticism of LeBron. It's always funny to hear that. But yeah, Shannon Sharpe is absolutely right. And I hear some of these people, which Chad was trying to make the argument, that somehow, because he's in his 22nd season, that somehow he's entitled not to play. And the issue is not him deciding to not play. I don't know how many ways we can say this, how we can say it slower, we can break it, I don't know. But the thing about it is not the fact that he did not play. It's the fact that you wait until the last minute to make this decision. Because let's not fool ourselves. It's like Shannon Sharpe was saying, let's not fool ourselves into thinking that he woke up on Sunday and was like, oh, I can't play. He knew this. Hell, he might have known it after the last game that he played. He knew it at any rate. He knew it well enough beforehand in order that he could have said something, notified somebody, so that one of those other deserving players could have had the opportunity to participate. But he didn't do that. And the thing about it, not only when you do that, it is selfish. And like so many other people have said, it's selfish. But not only that, it puts the spotlight on you and makes it about you, which is his modus operandi anyway. Because obviously we're sitting up here discussing it. And some of the stuff that I don't know what the hell Chad Ochocinco was smoking. Maybe Clutch is slipping him some checks too, to sit up here and make some of the arguments that there's nothing wrong with him doing that. And it's like, dude, and I'm so glad that Shannon Sharpe was on his head and calling him out and not letting that stuff slide. Because that's the issue. LeBron pulls some garbage, and you have these sycophants that excuse it and make it okay. And I'm actually I had to pop my collar to Shannon Sharpe for not letting that happen, because it's not about you, and you're not bigger than the game, like Shannon Sharpe said. And for you to do this, you cheated somebody, and we can see it, and you know it too, but you don't care because you make everything about you. And this is why that more and more, and you're starting to see it, that he's getting more and more criticism, and I'm seeing somewhat of a tide. Real Lakers fans never wanted him there in the first place. Let's just keep it a buck. But now they are really sick of him. He's worn out his welcome. His act is tired. And I think even the Lakers franchise with the Luka move, if he didn't know, maybe deciding that they've gotten there and starting to put their heads back on straight and are turning the corner into reclaiming their franchise. But I have never seen, I've seen Magic, the last of Magic, the last of Kareem, so Jordan, Kobe, Hakeem, Patrick Ewing, all these great players that hung it up. And when a great player, even when you know that they're due to injury, maybe age or whatever, that they're not the same player that they was, and it is time, you still are kind of sad to see them go. There is somewhat of a wistful feeling. Out of all the great players, I have not ever seen where people are like, please retire. Please, we are ready for you to go. And I've never seen that, but I think just people are just tired of it, man. Myself included. And it's not about the fact that you can put up these empty stats because they don't contribute to winning. And we can talk about how that may be happening. Could you be genetically engineered? We don't know. I'm just saying. there's some things there, but it's people are just tired of it. People are ready for you to hang it up, to fade into the background, and let some of this new blood try to get their time in the sun, and maybe the lunacy that has ruled over the NBA under your watch can start to phase out, and we can get back to real basketball. But with that being said, I have rambled on long enough. Let me know what you think about this particular exchange between Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco, and then your thoughts on it, what you thought of what I had to say about it. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. So as always, thank you for spending a few moments with me. And again, as always, make sure you tell the ones that you love them. If you got people out in the West Coast or in North Carolina or any of the weather affected areas, check on you people. Take care. Peace.